everyone, and welcome to the second championship elimination for the Roguelike Rumbles Season 4. Chat, I know there's at least one of you here, but please make sure you can hear us talking, because I can't check my own text. So if you can't hear anything and we're just moving, please God, say something in chat. Anyway, hopefully audio is working great. We're delighted to have you all here. Hey, thanks Tom Brando for saying we sound good. Glad to have you all here today. So this is our second live elimination battle. These 4 heroes today are going to be dropped in pretty fast and dirty into a live and interactive D&D PvP battle royale where they will be fighting to survive. Only 2 competitors can move forward today. So if you have favorites, hustle on over to our coffee where you can sponsor the hero of your dreams. I'm going to drop that link right now. Hopefully. Oh, come on, Nightbot, fail me now. It's plural. I made it plural. I should know the cheats. Anyway, just like in a real Rumble, you will be able to support our heroes today with all kinds of things, although they are a little different for this virtual streamed event. Today, you can also give them advantage coins, health potions, lair actions, magic items, just like in a real Rumble. And you can also acquire resurrections. And those aren't limited, except for that if the battle ends before your resurrection comes through, there's nothing I can do. So send those in either now or when your hero seems to be in imminent danger, so that they have it in their pockets. But we have a list, we have a catalog of magic items you can choose from. If you go over to our coffee account, click on commissions, it'll take you to the link where you can see the magic items that are available for acquisition today, and you can directly choose which one is going to your heroes. I will periodically check the coffee to make sure we try and get all those items to our heroes in an expeditious time frame, so they can start utilizing it in battle. Speaking of, though, each of my heroes today, you are going to start off with an advantage coin, because somebody was generous but not biased. So yay. Oh, yes. Latino Gamer, this is WWE meets Hunger Games thrown in with magic. If you have not watched a Roguelike Rumble before, I hope you're in for a treat. I think you will be. This is actually our season finale, so if you've never joined us before, welcome to the wonderful world of Las Osimas. Oh, let me introduce myself. I'm Sarah, but I am also Lady Destiny, Sorceress Supreme of the long-running Tournament of Champions, the Roguelike Rumbles, here in the wonderful world of Las Osimas, a magical world so like our own, but a little bit different, wherein in the bowels of every adventurer's favorite tavern, the Roguelike Tavern, a championship has been taking place for centuries until it got a very exciting, we'll say, reboot when it came under the power and control of the Synod of Sorcerers, of which, of course, I am in charge. And it has become a bloody, brilliant exhibition sport. And this is our season 4, so this is the climax of a year's worth of battles. Each of the heroes joining us today triumphed in their individual competition at some point earlier this year. And now we have, out of 8 regular Rumbles, we have 8 champions. Earlier this week, on Saturday, 4 of them competed to see who would survive, and a paladin and a fighter advanced. So they'll be joining us next Thursday live at the Roguelike Tavern and streaming to Twitch. But today we have to determine which other 2 champions will endure. So, walking into the Roguelike Tavern, we shall have you all arriving in the order which you won your battles. So, the Pussy Queen, could you please introduce and describe yourself as you return to the Roguelike Tavern?
Hi, I'm the Pussy Queen. I originally joined these games because my ugly ex, the Rat King, had won before. And, you know, I don't like knowing that my ex has done something better than me. And I'm happy to make it to the championship. The Pussy Queen is a tabaxi. She's wearing all black, maybe giving you a hint to the fact that she is a shadow monk. She has a dark goth exterior. She is perched up, or perhaps walks over to perch herself up right next to the bar and lap up a little shot of milk before heading down.
Which the bartender, a familiar face, Earth Genasi druid Kale is able to, Rutabaga. Kale is his real world name, his real world equivalent, Kale. But Rutabaga slides you a glass of milk confusedly, but weirdly enough, among champions, it's actually like a lot of you guys ask for milk and have. I was warned by the bartenders who worked here before me that you guys all like milk. I don't know why, but good luck today, I guess.
Thank you. Keeps the bone strong.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna get Salida for you. Yeah. And he kind of stumbles back to the back, confused, a little weirded out, but not too judgmental. And in his place, in walks Salida, little halfling assistant to Lady Destiny, who you recognize, and she, as always, is looking flustered, but delighted to see you. The queen is here. Hello. We are so excited. We're gonna make this very quick. I'm hoping your other competitors will be arriving soon because we need to get you all down to the arena. And just as she says this, in walks the second of our competing champions today, Ijarshkmendiac.
Yes,
could you
hello,
please?
I arrive a little bit late because fashionable. Ijarshkmendiac is a nearly 8-foot tall dragonborn. Beautiful white dragonborn scales with flowing robes and a little pseudo-dragon familiar perched on his shoulder. Comes gaily through, swishing around through the bar, walks right up and goes, "I would like some milk, please, because I hear it's what champions drink."
I think Kale at this point just pokes it out, back out and just like, you guys are so weird, but I do love it. Yeah, I'll get you. Do you want yours warm or cold?
I will have cold milk, please.
And he goes back to the back before returning with a cold glass of milk for you. Now, you did describe yourself as a white-scaled dragonborn, and I do believe you had been teal before. Was that a change that took place after championship?
Rainbowy, patterny thing. For mechanical purposes, it's white because teal doesn't exist. For actual dragonborn purposes, it's sort of like an ombre fade. It starts sort of teal up around the face and the eyes, and then as the scales go down towards the back and around his fingers, it becomes a little sort of a white, bleached kind of a look.
Magnificent. So you have ombre.
Yeah, I have ombre scales.
I love it. Brilliant. Well, you're there at the bar with the Pussy Queen.
Oh, I don't think I've had the pleasure.
I haven't had the pleasure. I haven't had the pleasure either.
I am Ijarshkmendiac. You probably know my father, Ijarshkmendiac, the ancient dragon.
Oh my God. Ancient dragon lineage in our Rumble?
I mean, I am the youngest of the children, so I have a lot to live up to, and father hasn't really noticed me yet because I was so late in the brood, but maybe this will change things, so.
Coming home with a big trophy changes everything. You got this.
You got this. I'm so excited. I'm rooting for you after I root for me.
Oh, that's very polite. I'm rooting for me, and then also me, but then maybe you as well.
I will take a third place finish. I'm all right.
Yeah.
Well, I can't actually. No, I cannot take.
Actually, today is definitely a second place finish.
I'll take a strong second.
Okay.
As you say that, speaking of third places, not at all in third ranking, but in third in the order of our season, in walks Amalia. And Amalia, could you please describe yourself?
Yes. So I walk in. I'm a wood elf, but I'm on the shorter side, dark hair, unassuming, probably easily underestimated, but not overlooked, exuding a bit of an aura of, it's easy to underestimate me, I think, but that would be to your disadvantage if you do. And I don't really recognize some of the people here. It's been a while, so I'm kind of taking the lay of the land, and I walk up to the bar. And I know the bartender just slides a glass of milk over to me, and I say, can you tell me, is this cow milk, goat milk? Where's this milk from? Is it ethically sourced?
I mean, it would be cow. It is from Nov's Market across the street. I don't know. I don't really know what Magnus buys. Magnus Boltthrower, of course, being the Dragonborn owner of the Roguelike Tavern. But I mean, I'm sure it's ethically in that we pay for it. We didn't steal it.
As long as no animals were harmed in the making of this milk, I'm here to, reinstate my farm so everyone can have a pet. And I just want to make sure if I partake in this hero's ritual that it's Good.
Yeah, I mean, and again, they requested it, so yeah, I guess join the Champions Club, drink your milk. We should get a sponsorship.
Very careful sip.
Have you met my pet? She is also my assistant. This is Lula, gesturing at the pseudo dragon.
So cute. Oh,
Yes, she's on the clock. She is working, so no frivolities, right?
So I can't pet the dragon?
No, don't pet the dragon.
Oh, okay.
And do you have a pet? As the
I wish. Unfortunately, I had to give them all away when my farm was taken over.
That's so sad. I'm so sorry.
The tragic backstory you have.
Yes.
As the three of you feel a little saddened knowing Amalia's back lore, and maybe this will make one of you feel, like developing an alliance of some kind. In walks our fourth and final champion of today's battle, and that is, of course, Shereton Creme, the revolutionary. Please describe yourself.
Shereton Creme comes into the place. Oh, here we are yet again for one final battle, our second to penultimate. The penultimate battle is upon us all. Shereton Creme comes in, she, dressed as your favorite tavern keeper, but it is all in black, and it is smoking. The smell of insurrection and passionate ennui. As they go to the Rutabaga's bar, she lays down 2 big bags filled with something heavy and monetary. Please, divide this among the people. Anyone who comes in, none shall be left wanting. I come from another battle. These are my winnings.
Well, okay, Shereton, covering the tab for everybody today. That's great. Do you also want milk?
and she looks over at everyone. Everyone has milk. I will have your most absinthe with a side of milk.
Weird. You got it. Yeah. All right. And Rutabaga does prepare for you traditional style absinthe with the sugar cube and spoon and all, and a glass of milk. And having all of you received your calcium for the day, Salida encourages you all to get up and follow her down the long winding staircase, which is so familiar to you all. But on your way, she instructs you that you won't be going immediately to your green rooms. We're actually going to be taking you first, of course, to the interview room where Lady Destiny awaits, and you'll just have a very brief moment. You'll be projected to everyone awaiting the battle, so they can get one last word from each of you about why you should be their champion, since of course we do also want you all to be well sponsored in today's battle, and make sure we encourage everyone to participate and aid their favorite in success today. So come on in, and she leads you to a little interview room where it's set up with very classic, like, lights everywhere and the magical streaming orbs facing 2 chairs, kind of directorial style chairs, and in one of which is seated, of course, the lady herself, Lady Destiny, sorceress supreme, magenta hair, bedazzled, sparkly, holographic dress, glitter everywhere, fabulous. High elf sorceress sits and waits you. Oh, darling, I magicked it myself, of course. I make all my own things. Anyway, we are going to have each of you come up, so we are going to start in order with our champion of Battle Forged, the Pussy Queen. Please, come over.
Mm-hmm. She saunters over, sits down politely. I'm assuming we've got one of those little floating cameras like we usually see.
Yeah. The little magical orb hovers, comes in for a close-up, then kind of pans away.
Does a little adjusting and gets ready for any interview questions.
Well, there really only are a couple of questions. First of all, how have you been and what have you been up to?
Oh my gosh, it's been wonderful. I've gotten a couple brand deals, nothing huge. Word gets around when you become a champion. But I'm excited to see what happens when I become champion of champions today or tomorrow.
Well, yes, next week. But at
next
any rate,
week.
We are delighted to have you in. I guess I heard a little bit of rumor that I don't think I knew. So you were dating the Rat Queen, with the Rat King? That was a thing?
Yeah, we had been in a relationship for a while, but a man who lives in a sewer is not exactly long-term material. And it did have to end. It was messy. I don't really want to recount it. I have the receipts though, if he has anything he has to say about it. I'm just happy to maybe take a little something from him since he took so many years from my life.
Well, there you have it. Revenge, the best medicine. Do you have a word for your supporters of why, aside from assisting with this very noble cause of revenge on a bad ex, 100% certify, recommend, why else should they be supporting you in today's fight?
Besides getting revenge, which of course the best medicine everyone enjoys, don't you want to see a pretty girl happy?
There we go. Simple, sweet. I love it. Well, off you go, and best of luck.
She walks over and sits down.
And now for my favorite Dragonborn. Yes, I mean more favorite than Magnus. Come on over, Ijarshkmendiac. How are you?
Oh, I'm so good. I love being here. It is such a treat, such a pleasure. Every time.
Well, we are delighted to have you. So, what have you been up to in the months since your victorious battle?
I have just been basking mostly. I feel like I have been radiating like good vibes and good energy, and people have been appreciating that off of me, and that has been so wonderful.
Well, we're very delighted to have it, or to hear it rather. Now, why should anyone be supporting you today, and why should you be champion of champions?
Like, I'm sure you know, my father is Ijarshkmendiac, the ancient dragon, and he has so much hoard, so much money, that he just does not want me to touch until I am proven that I deserve it. So, today is here all about proving my worth. I am worthy. I am it. I am the moment. You understand?
This is what we love. Yes. Validate your self-worth by victorious battle and blood sport. I love it.
Absolutely.
Incredible. Well, we'll be excited to see how you do in today's arena. Very well. Good luck. Break legs and bodies.
I will break everybody's legs.
Cannot wait. I hope you do. Amalia, come on over, my dear.
Lady Destiny, it's lovely to see you again.
Delighted to see you as always. Now, we do have to let our viewers know you were not the champion of your battle, but it was a very close run and you were second place. And when a champion is unable to fulfill their duties, what must we do but get the person who almost got them good? So, instead of Tondrak today, we have you, and we are delighted to have you represent your Rumble.
Oh, I'm so happy. Honestly, I believe this is really destiny. I think it is the world saying, we need more pets. Everybody needs a pet. And I literally lost the farm, and I hope when I become champion, if I become champion with your help, lovely viewers, that everyone will have a pet and everyone will be happy. And who doesn't want to be happy?
I want to be happy, and I love to be petted. Well, you've heard it here first, folks. Get your pets in from Amalia. So, though she was not champion, we hope you all will support her perhaps to champion of champions. Wouldn't that be incredible if you hadn't originally been intended to be here and yet somehow you came out victorious of all of it?
Literally an underdog. Who doesn't love a Cinderella story?
I love it. It's a great story. So, folks, should you wish, Amalia is here for your support. Any final words you'd like to say to them?
Just love to you all. I can't wait to be part of the bloodbath.
There will be blood. Very good. Best of luck. Last, certainly not least, perhaps our most rousing champion here today, Shereton. Come on over, darling.
Hello again, Lady Destiny. I am but a humble halfling rogue, but I feel it inside. Is there a spark of happiness? No, I am hungry. Okay, please continue with your questions. I would love to answer. This is a break in the revolution.
A pause, perhaps, but could it just not be more fuel to your fire?
You know that it fires my soul to see all of these great warriors for all of their various reasons that are here, because I shall try to recruit them all into the revolution that all of us are a part of, whether we wish to be. And then there's kind of a side view and then a spotlight happens, or not.
Strains of Les Mis in the background or whatever is non-copywritten. Incredible. Well, Shereton, now, I know you give a great many speeches in your Rumble, but if you could say it with brevity, what are your final words to your supporters?
I have lived many lives, and this with the Roguelike Rumbles. I started as a small business woman. I am now a revolutionary. I now will feed the rich to the rich because they need to eat each other like the Ouroboros tale. I think I say that correctly, Ouroboros. What I have to say to you, help fund the revolution. Help yourselves as much as it would help me. But above all else, the thing that we need the most, guillotines.
Yeah.
Viva la
More
revolution.
Guillotines for everyone.
Guillotines.
You know, there might be there might be a spark of an idea there, perhaps for the ultimate battle. Many apologies to Twitch for the curse word that is the Queen's proper name. Perhaps I should take that out of the Nightbot. I didn't even think about the fact that it would get censored anyway.
I also go by the Queen. Just the Queen's good
we
too.
can just call you the Queen. That's great.
The P Queen.
The P Queen.
No.
We don't like the P Queen?
Not the P Queen. Not the P Queen.
You know, we did have someone custom make piss emojis for one of our other battles this year. We can always roll those out again.
Please, no. I can't take it.
No. At any rate.
Maybe an IE.
Yeah. With that, the four of you are ushered down to a familiar space, a dark space beneath the arena itself, where you can hear the crowd above getting ready to watch the battle. And then you all are teleported. And as you arrive on the arena floor, the scent that fills your nostrils is one of familiarity to those of you who have been in Rumbles before, and most particularly those of you who have encountered large magics of conjuring. But the arena itself is much smaller than the arenas you have seen before. This is an elimination Rumble arena, tighter quarters, a hexagon, and you all are each summoned to positions on the map and on the battlefield where it is hard to see your fellow competitors. You can see stone walls and floors with cracked purple crystalline flowing throughout. They kind of radiate with magic. And there are these 6 massive, wide pillars with huge purple crystals up ahead. For those of you that watch the Rumbles on the regular, you'll be familiar with an icon of Lady Destiny's magic, a signature, if you will. A magic that, in fact, got, we'll say, played with in the last Rumble of the year. For those of you who were not there, one of our heroes, one of our champions, who's actually moving on to the Champions Cup match, in fact, tried to destroy the crystal. And while that worked in his Rumble, when he came back for the elimination match, it fired back on him. And I say this just to ensure that everyone is working with the same knowledge. There can be consequences, but things can be played with. So this is the field in which you find yourselves. And it is now time to roll initiative. Heroes, roll it up and let me know where we fall. We'll start with anyone 15 or above.
I'm going to do my precast round, so if people want to roll with advantage, go ahead. But you all see Lula on my shoulder become a little more bristly as I technically cast Find Familiar for the first time. And then with my bonus action, my big, beautiful teal dragon wings will emerge from my back as well.
Incredible. And anyone else taking prep round?
Really quick, with a prep round, could it be in a sense of like doing hide as opposed to doing any of the any kind of prep?
In the context
magically?
of this, I'll allow that if you want to forego advantage on your initiative roll.
I will forego advantage to do hide at the top.
Great. So then, do you want to just kind of tuck in here, we'll say? Does that work for you? You're like right behind the big column. This would put you. Well, if you're like here, this would kind of put you probably out of view of everyone.
Okay.
It's not otherwise a lot of other.
Well,
places
are we going to be moving our tokens to other places, or is this our starting position?
No, this is your starting position.
All right, then I will do that.
Very good. All right. The Queen or Amalia, prep rounds, or are you going to take the advantage on initiative?
I'll take advantage on initiative, I think. Yeah, because my first roll was horrible.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, my second roll is not that much better.
Hailie, is the Queen taking initiative advantage?
I think I might be taking the prep round if I can cast darkness.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Perfect.
What's the radius on your darkness?
It's going to be a 15-foot circle. And I'll cast it on the gem that's in front of me, so I don't have to cast it on anything I have.
Yeah. I'm gonna borrow a different maps item. I did not prep a round of circle. Sorry, what was the dimensions on that again for you?
15-foot circle.
Yeah, well, I'll erase the edges, but let's see, 5, 10.
We get the basic of what it is.
You get
The
the
gist.
You know what we're doing here. All right. That's incredible. So we'll have that represent your darkness. Oops. Well, or I could just draw a big circle for you. One of the two. All right. We'll call that your darkness.
Sweet.
Great. All right, then. For initiative, anyone above 15?
Yes.
What are you at?
Nat 20 for a 22.
All right.
Dang. All right.
I also have a 22, but it's a dirty 22.
All right. So we'll put you second, Shereton. The Queen, Amalia, where you at?
15.
I have an amazing 9 or 10.
Okay, Amalia.
With advantage.
Underdog coming in as the underdog.
Woo, starting off strong.
Got it. And just don't forget, the four of you each have one advantage coin already at your disposal thanks to a sponsor. And if anyone else wants to sponsor them, just head over to our coffee account to throw that their way. Starting off, let's go. Ijarshkmendiac, the floor is yours. What would you like to do?
Well, as I fly my 10 feet up into the air, I think I literally only see one person. Because someone is hiding and someone is in darkness. So
Yes.
I am so sorry, Amalia, but I have to attack you. Some energy he'll sort of do like get some dragon breath going in his hands and fire off 2 eldritch blasts towards Amalia.
Incredible. And you're only doing this from vertical height. You're not moving any closer?
Yeah, I'm not. It's 120 feet. I think that covers should be totally fine. First one is a 21 to hit. Second one is a 17 to hit.
Can I uncanny dodge at least one of those?
Yeah.
17 is a tie.
So both would hit then.
So if you uncanny dodge one, you get hit by the first, and then now knowing a second is coming, you immediately dodge.
All right.
The first one is 12 damage, force damage. The second one is 14 if you're uncanny dodging, reduced to 7, so 19 total damage from Eldritch Blasts. And then I will have, as my bonus action, Lula will flit from my shoulder. Can she get over to her in 60 feet?
Probably. Let me grab a little dragon for you. I forgot to prep a Lula, but that's okay. I do have other dragons available.
Prep-a-Lula. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we're going to reduce her to size. There's a dragon.
Beautiful.
All right. There's a Lula.
Yeah, no, that was her accurate size. She was just closer to the camera.
That's right.
Yeah, she flew
Right
down.
into the camera and then flew back down. With her 60 feet of flight, I will have her fly on over to Amalia. And with my investment of the Chainmaster bonus action, I will have her sting her. I need a Constitution saving throw from Amalia.
Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to see where my...
DC is 16.
18.
You are good. No damage, no poison.
Ooh.
But I'll have Lula just hang out over there next to her.
Incredible.
That is my
Great.
turn.
So this tiny, adorable dragon then flits over and tries desperately to attack you, but can't quite do it. Incredible. All right. Following on Ijarshk's heels, Shereton, you are hidden behind the pole. So this does mean you probably can't see what's happening, but you maybe heard the sound of Ijarshk's magic flying. And I would assume Amalia probably made some noise of pain when she got hit.
I would also assume the dragon would make a cry of victory when it also tried to, or a cry of defeat when it tried to poison.
Yes.
Lula went, oh no!
With my movement, would I be able to make it over there?
Over to Amalia, yes.
Well, to both of them.
You've got, what, 30 or are you 25?
I believe I am 25.
So you'll be able to get over to here. So you'll be able to now be in view of Amalia and probably peering around the column could see Lula as well.
Okay, am I within melee range at that?
No, you're well out of melee.
Okay, so what is my range for where they are right now?
Amalia is within 15 feet of you.
And
Lula is
the
gonna be like
little
20.
dragon?
20.
Okay. Well. What I shall do is that I will, while I am staying hidden, I am instead going to dash around the other side to get to the other pillar. Does that make sense? I am pointing at my screen, but
Yeah.
obviously that is helping you not at all.
No, do you want to be like
let's
here?
say the 9 o'clock crystal. I'm going to dash to the underbelly of the 9 o'clock crystal.
The one you were
The
just...
9 o'clock, like it's a clock, and then there's the 9 o'clock.
Oh, so you're going to
crystal.
dash past Amalia.
Yes, I am not
Got it,
going to go that way at all. I am going to go from where I was before. Let us say that.
Gonna be like
let's
here?
say there was like a 5, and I dashed to the 9. I
diagonal
don't. I
above the
don't
7
try to
towards
do
the
the
9.
6 and the 7.
I should have put
Does that
numbers
make
on this board.
I'm with you. I got you.
Can we call them left versus right versus clock numbers? Because now I'm wondering I might have a seizure. Okay, so you were here though. You made this move. So or did you want to erase your movement altogether?
Yeah, I was just going to do a straight dash over to the 9. If that is possible. If it is not, it is fine. I will work with what I have got.
You could get to here with your full dash.
All right, I will do, that is my movement. I am still hidden. Am I able to serve my action?
Yeah, if you want to tell me what you're holding for.
What I am holding for?
Mhm.
I am holding for someone to come out of the darkness.
Okay. I think at this point, yeah, you would be able to see a bubble of darkness.
I am very intrigued because I am very attracted to darkness.
But essentially, yeah, the Queen and Ijarshk and Amalia, you all watch as Shereton just runs
No,
between
I'm hidden.
columns.
I'm hidden.
Oh, do you stay
I'm
hidden
completely
even if
hidden.
you
No one should-
run?
Well, I will gladly make rolls.
Yeah, I was like, what are the mechanics of hide in that
Hide?
context if you're running right in front of people?
Well, since I guess I was kind of going from since we had the same initiative that this was kind of happening at the same time, but completely understand that. I was basically doing from cover to cover.
I'll tell you what, if you roll stealth and everybody else roll perception at disadvantage, we'll see if anybody catches sight of you. Because it's a pretty bare arena.
Fair.
Do you want to roll stealth with advantage since you did?
No,
since you did
I just got a nat 20 on stealth.
Great.
Well.
So unless anyone rolls a 20 on that one.
At disadvantage?
Yeah, at disadvantage. So if you get 2 20s.
Gabe, do it again.
Nope, can't. Use up all my luck.
All right, well, then we're going to assume. I'm not hearing victorious shouts from anyone, so we're going to assume that, yes, Shereton, rogue extraordinaire, shadow to shadow in the columns, even in this well-lit arena. Perhaps the audience can see you, but your fellow champions could not.
As
And you await.
I'm there peering around and I see the darkness and the swirls in the dark, I go, ooh, so pretty.
Very good. Well, it is time for the darkness. The Queen, what would you like to do?
I feel like my cat instincts are taking over right now. Do these gems look knockable, punchable, touchable in any way, shape, or form?
So they're at the top of these very tall columns. We'll call it 30 feet. So climbable if you wanted to get all the way up there, and particularly for a monk. They certainly seem to be emanating magic, but they are kind of set in gold and locked in stone. So it's probably not something you could pry out, but they do look very shiny.
It looks like something that if I touch it, it won't do anything, right? Do I incite that vibe? Can I incite that?
You want to roll Arcana?
Ooh, I can't. I sure could roll it. I sure could roll my dice.
I want to roll it less than insight.
All right. That's 5.
Okay. If you want to roll insight, just because I'm curious to know what your like raw dog insight would be versus your magical knowledge.
That was a natural 20 plus 5, so 20.
Jesus. What is happening with these 20s?
Here's a character question for you. Yeah, and why are you using it on insight and not to hit your fellow players?
I wish. It is what it is.
Okay, so character question. Obviously, you really wanted revenge on your ex, so you're super curious how you can mess around. So I feel like that might insinuate that the Queen probably watched the other battles.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So I think you understand inherently. 2 things are possible. It could be messed with, which is what happened in the December regular Rumble. For those who were not watching, it was shot and exploded, and it broke some of the lair actions because I genuinely didn't plan for it. But then in the most recent elimination, what happened was the crystals emanated a magical barrier, and the same hero, Reginald, tried to shoot the barrier itself, and it rebounded all of its magical effect back on him. So, you can play with the crystals, but there could be consequences, because it seems Lady Destiny has learned.
I see. With this in mind, Pussy Queen, I guess, watches the Hunger Games and is thinking about
the famished. What's another word for games?
Events.
Famished events, yes. The non-copywritten Los Ossaman version.
And I would love to go not sneak, but walk within my darkness to that square right on the edge that would put me inside the magical barrier. If there,
or where you assume a magical barrier.
Where one would perhaps appear. It technically doesn't follow me.
Okay, great.
I think she means just the very south corner of...
Yeah, like right below the... Yeah, right there. And I'm going to also hold my action until somebody comes at me.
Tom Brando, we're going to give this to you. In universe, the Los Ossaman games are called the Tummy Trials.
There we go. Perfect.
Incredible. Great. Are you going to... Mm-hmm.
Did I see any kind of swirl in the darkness or anything like that from that move?
I think the principle of darkness is that there is nothing visible.
Yeah, I was picturing it like plumes of smoke that would like move around, but I think that's me in my Ferngully childhood.
That's what we want to happen, but the 5e effect described is probably that you don't get an indication of where the person is. Are you going to take any actions from within, or are you also just going to sit and wait?
I don't necessarily have anything. Oh my God, ranged.
Yes.
So I think I'm going to hold. do I see Shereton holding?
From where you were, you would not have seen Shereton, and from where you are, you could see Lula and Amalia, and you would be able to see Ijarshkmendiac. Big wings popping out from behind the column.
Okay. Then I'm going to hold my action for if the barrier pops up.
I love that this is the difference between a game with a paladin and 2 fighters. Now we've got 2 rogues and a monk. And the warlock is the only one really dealing damage. Everybody else, hide, wait.
I'm the ranged guy.
I know. I hear you. All right, let the bodies hit the floor. Amalia, you have been wounded. You were first blood. What would you like to do?
So let me see. The little dragon is still harassing me. I'm thinking I might do some stuff out of order. I'm probably gonna have to disengage from the dragon, right?
Yes,
because I don't want it to do anything to me. So I'm disengaging, which is technically my bonus action. I'm going to cast Long Strider on myself. So now I have 45 feet of movement.
Nice.
If I climb, I was kind of not sure what the barrier thing meant. So if I climb to the top of that pillar, do I set off anything?
You don't know. Again, if you think in character that you might be a watcher of the rumbles, which frankly, I think that's free knowledge to all of you. If you're coming into eliminations, I would kind of hope and assume you watched the other ones, even if as people you didn't have time. Totally okay. But I think it's kind of a question of you don't know. You have seen that in Lady Destiny's arenas, these crystals have set off things before. And in fact, in again, the December Rumble, another hero literally turned and twisted a crystal in its setting, and it set off a lair action. So you don't know.
I'm gonna chance it. Watch, this is how I die.
Yes, mess with things. Come on.
But yes, I want to climb to the top of that pillar.
Very good. So 30 feet. I think that's gonna require all of your movement. We'll call it.
Sure, I've got 45 feet.
Will you give me an athletics check? We'll call it at advantage because you are a monk. I think climbing a stationary pillar that seems perhaps set for climbing. Like it's not polished. It's craven kind of rock with little notches and stuff. It feels perhaps made for climbing.
Okay, so I hate math. My first one is 9 + 7, and then my next one is 20 + 7. Let's go with that.
Jesus Christ.
Welcome to the dexterity game. Very good. So you've climbed to the top, and there is an emanating glowing crystal before you.
Ooh, pretty. I have to tamper down my thievish instincts.
The fact that in round 1 we've all rolled a natural 20 and none of them were to do damage.
Genuinely insane.
That's probably why we did, actually.
Soon.
Yeah, wild.
All right, you're at the top. What are you gonna do? Just gonna chill out here?
I don't think I can because I moved, I bonus action, and then I actioned by Long Strider. So I think technically I'm out of stuff to do. Actually.
Incredible. So you are perched at the top. At this point, all of your fellow competitors can see you. Very much waiting in that moment. What is it? Aladdin, where he's like reaching out for the lamp, and that is your bullet in time.
Okay,
yes.
So since we can all see them, and I was looking at the darkness and saw nothing, which is life, is it not? You look into the abyss and it looks unto you. Now I see the monk is just up there. They're 30 feet away, like 30 feet up, right?
Yeah.
I got to do something there. I kind of got to.
You specify that you were holding for the darkness.
I was holding for the darkness.
I'm afraid I got a rules lawyer and leave it there.
Yeah. The darkness has them.
Yes. So we will move to the top of the round. Ijarshkmendiac, your first victim has scaled to the top away from Lula. What would you like to do?
I don't see anyone. I am going to have Lula here fly over 10 feet overheads, but into that darkness area, if you'd be so kind.
Yeah.
And then as a bonus action, via the Find Familiar spell, I will look through her eyes. She has 10 feet of blind sight, which would allow me to see Pussy Queen.
Yes, it would.
It's so funny.
Fly out from around the barrier and fire 2 Eldritch Blasts at the creature I can now see in that darkness.
Incredible maneuvering from the warlock. Yes. So now seeing through, which has got to be a freaky weird feeling of like you're seeing through someone else's eyes, but you're shooting from your own hands.
I'm like doing math on the fly as I try to correct for angles. And my intelligence is not that high. Which is why the first attack was a 13.
Yikes.
Second one is a 14.
Cool.
That's 2 misses.
Yep, 16.
Oh, yeah, baby. My math was wrong, but I will keep Lula right there, and that will be my turn.
I think
the eyes.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It was the eyes.
The isosceles triangle that you were trying to do just didn't quite work.
The cosine was off, and it messed me all up.
For sure. Well, that does then take us to the queen. Oh, excuse me, Shereton. You now have options of what you would like to do.
So do I see this little baby dragon go wee into the darkness, pointing something out, or no?
I think you would have seen. Well, you would have seen Lula fly past your column, but I don't think you now have a good visual. You're behind a big column.
They are in the darkness now?
Yes, they are in the darkness.
In the darkness at this point.
Yeah, she's right in this edge square.
Okay, well, from where I am positioned right now, then the only person that I can see is the monk. I see the monk and I see the darkness, and that is it.
Yeah. I think that's you could see this edge of darkness over here. You maybe could peek around and get a view on Ijarshkmendiac if you wanted.
Oh, could I indeed? What is the distance between myself and the bigger dragon? There is a small dragon and a bigger dragon, or a dragon person.
Dragon.
50 feet.
50?
Mm-hmm. Which is honestly about the same for Amalia, because she's 20 feet over and 30 feet up.
Ah, indeed.
And I'm not doing the isosceles triangle calculation of what the diagonal is. Whatever.
Fair, very fair. Who wants to do maths? I became a revolutionary not to do any maths whatsoever.
If we were in the tavern, we'd be having the chant of math is the best part of D&D going right now. I gotta make an emoji. Anyway.
Yes, fair enough. We're going to keep this easy breezy cover girl. I'm going to you said I've got the wrench. I don't know what type of dragon this is because dragon being that Ijarshkmendiac is.
Wow. Close.
I am doing my best. Ijarshkmendiac.
It's an I, so it's a yar. It's more like a Y.
Ijarshkmendiac.
Yeah, it's a capital I. That got me the first time too.
Ijarshkmendiac.
Nailed it.
Very good. I am going to go ahead and cast a chromatic orb towards towards the bigger dragon.
Ijarshkmendiac, as I like to call him, because I can't stumble over that K every time.
Yeah,
anyway,
I am choosing acid.
Very good. What is there a saving throw on chromatic orb?
I think it's an attack roll.
It is. Yeah, it's an attack roll.
Great. Roll it up.
Let's do this one. For Ijarshkmendiac. Sorry. 15 plus.
It's a name meant to be destroyed.
Does an 10 hit Yarja?
It does. How dare?
So you were hit with Shereton, give it.
Gross.
Yeah, give us a flavor. What does your chromatic orb appear as?
Looks like a giant logie. It is,
Gross! Why did I ask?
what is acid? It is a big acid orb. It was either that or it was, something else that would be digestional.
I like Lugie.
Heinous.
Lugie good. Lugie's fine.
No.
It is a look around the corner and a type of a deal, and this giant acidy loogie then travels the distance and has this splatter onto Yarshk.
Yarjesh, yes.
Yarjesh.
What's the damage on that?
3d8.
Incredible. Roll it up.
Got it right.
So you all see as from her hand flies a horrific acidic loogie and attacks our dragonborn warlock.
10, 11, 12. 12 points of damage. Acid damage.
Very good. Anything else?
Yes, I will take my bonus action. My bonus action shall be to hide.
Very good. So you tuck in.
Yes. It will be to hide, and then I shall move.
Okay. Where are you moving?
Would I be able to, now that I am hidden, would I be able to go to the underside of the monk's crystal pillar?
Yes. Well, so into the darkness?
I'm sorry. Is the monk not the green
other
one?
monk. There are
The
two
other monk.
monks.
No, there's two rogues. It's the other
There's two
rogue. It's your
rogues.
fellow rogue.
I'm a rogue, yeah.
Oh, that's just a rogue. I thought that was a monk.
No, the Tabaxi monk and then an elf rogue.
Ah, indeed. Yes, I will go on the underside of the fellow rogue.
All right.
But would
great.
my movement take me lower, or is that it?
25. That is about it.
All right. And I am hidden.
Very good. Incredible. Now it is the queen's turn. Within your darkness, bolts fired past you, singeing some hairs perhaps, but no actual damage to you. What would you like to do next?
I need to snatch this dragon out of the air. I don't know how I'm going to do it,
Okay.
but I'm going to try my best.
Can you see in your own darkness or?
Hell no.
Great. Cool.
You know what I'll do? You know what? Okay. I'm going to drop the darkness.
Okay.
And I'm going to snatch that dragon at the same time. I don't want him getting away.
Very good. So you all watch, those of you who can have an eye on this, which I think at this point is just about all of you, might be a little tougher for Shereton hiding, but you can at least see the darkness bubble drop and your fourth competitor appear.
And she's irritated.
Yeah. Make a move to grab the dragon. I guess melee attack, you just straight up grabbing, or are you going to make an attack with your claws?
Let me make sure I can do what I want to do. I can make one unarmed strike. Yeah, I don't have to attack beforehand. Ideally, I kill this dragon in one hit, and then I can throw darkness back up. So we'll see if I can do it.
All right.
Does a 15 hit?
The dragon? Yeah.
The dragon?
Yeah,
Lula?
for sure.
Oh, darn.
And how many HP does she have?
She has 10.
Okay.
Ooh, I did 11 damage.
Well, thankfully, I can use my reaction from Fact of the Chain to give it resistance to any damage that she takes. So that would be 5 damage to her.
So I feel like in bullet time, kind of what happens is, Yarjesh, you realize she's getting attacked and almost like underhanded fling this. Yeah. So it like, as you're cutting through her, queen, it's almost like a renewed vigor hits her and she doesn't quite go down as easy as you were hoping.
A beautiful girl.
I'm going to kill her now. So another unarmed strike.
Cool.
Natural 20.
She's gone. There's no way.
Lula out of existence.
If anybody wanted to know, that would have been 22 damage. But
Jesus
fine.
Christ. She's dead
Taken out on the
3
familiar.
times over.
I want to say from Shereton's viewpoint, the darkness disappeared, and then Pussy Queen like snatched that dragon out of this life, and it's just Shereton's just kind of like, oh, beautiful.
You know, in the Avengers when the Hulk slams Loki around, that's what I just did with with Lula. And then I'm just going to use my movement to get right behind the pillar I'm next to. So just that, like
right around here.
Perfect. Yep.
Great.
And that'll be my turn.
Amazing. Okay. Well, Amalia, you watched this all from up above, and you are sitting still poised over the crystal. What would you like to do?
I'm thinking, so now 2 people are in hiding, right? Because the queen just went behind the pillar, so
yes,
technically she's in hiding.
I did take the hide action, so
Yeah.
I get less, it's less stealthy, but I did just like, I walked behind a pillar.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's
That's
obstructed view, but not technically hidden.
That's okay, because I have a score to settle with Yarshesh.
No.
And I can see you. And I'm sad about your dragon because I do like pets, but you buddy, yes. All right, so I got my short bow in hand, and I'm just gonna shoot.
I have a very little farm, and my entire farm is Lula. We're kindred spirits.
Don't make me feel bad.
The time for sympathy is past, buddy.
That's right. Yeah, shoot at me.
We're going, you and I, because I'm not happy.
I did do a lot of damage to you.
You did. Fair enough. Okay. 18 plus 8 to hit.
Holy fuck, yeah.
Okay. That's fine by me. All right, so for damage, it's 8 piercing. And question, with weapon mastery, it says if I hit a creature with my bow and I deal damage, I have advantage on my next attack roll. So does that mean on the next round I would have an advantage?
Against me.
I believe so, but give me 2 seconds. Hi, Grade Hounds. Welcome to the Rumbles. We've been rated by 23 people. So, hey, folks. Glad to have you here. You're in the middle of our championship elimination round 2, where we're dropping these 4 heroes down to 2. So, Amalia, what was that question one more time? I got distracted by the...
No worries. With the Vex weapon mastery, it says if I deal damage to the creature, I have advantage on my next attack roll against that creature. So would that be on the next round against?
Unless you're taking an immediate attack right now, then yes.
I don't think I can, because technically I can't sneak attack because he can see me, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right. So then, yeah, your next attack next round.
Cool.
Great. And how many points of damage was that?
8.
Oh, 8.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Incredible. All right. Anything else, Amalia?
Nope. Just gonna hold right up here.
So as this arrow fires to Yarshesh and takes a bit of damage out of the dragon, really rubbing some salt in the wound. First, his pet got like exploded, and now he's also wounded. You all hear the resonant voice of Lady Destiny from up above going, "Well, now you all are not quite as bloody as I was hoping, but certainly one of you needs a little more bloodletting. I'd like to even the score." And with that, the floor from beneath the queen drops away.
Whoa.
Yeah, you know.
Hope I get to make a dexterity saving throw.
Gone.
So much of the floor.
That is a lot of floor.
You sure do, though. As a giant wave of heat rushes up on you, please go ahead and make me a dexterity save. I am going to need a 20 or higher.
A 20 or good thing I have +7.
This is eliminations. Come on.
What is 19? Okay, yeah.
Oh.
Cool.
A near miss.
No,
Your
that's fine.
claws reaching, grasping for the column that you are next to. You are unable to latch on, and you drop. So you are just going to take a little bit of fall damage. Totally
Just a tiny bit.
Just a cute little, cat always lands right side up. Actually, you know what? I would love to know, as you fall, whether you land. I know prone is technically all we talk about in D&D, but the other option is the better option, which is supination. So I want to know if you're ass up or ass down. Roll me a luck check, and we'll call 10 or under is actually prone, falling on your face, and any higher will be supination, which means you can see upwards. And you are going to take
15.
15.
I'm looking
Hey!
up.
Great, you're looking up.
Look it up.
And
Thanks for looking
you
up.
are at 62 points as you take a hot 10 HP of fall damage.
All right.
But the
Fine,
way
fine.
heat seems to indicate that if you stay on these sands, you will perhaps begin to take some heat damage as well.
Heard.
You are also now, I would say, like a good 15 feet below everywhere else. So not an unsurmountable amount. You could certainly jump and catch on to the edge if you kind of run around. You can also see that the columns extend down into the ground that you are on.
Okay.
But with that, we're going to be at the top of the round. The rest of you probably didn't see what happened to the queen. You might have heard a stray as she fell down. And there certainly was a sound of grinding stone as the floor fell away. Ijarshkmendiac?
If I circle around the pillar, can I, at the 10-foot high angle, see down towards the queen?
Yeah, which way you going? Up to the top or
Yeah, up and
around the
around.
bottom?
You killed Lula. How dare you? Because someone your own size, and I will fire 2 Eldritch Blasts at the queen. Oh, but if she is prone, that would be a disadvantage, right?
Yes. So she is technically in D&D terms prone. She's just facing upwards for our logistical.
Understood. Then I will. Well, I'll fire the first one, see how it goes at disadvantage. 18 to hit on the first one. So feeling confident, I'll fire a second one. The disadvantage took away the nat 20 and made it 12.
If I'm prone, I would have disadvantage, not.
I think ranged attacks against prone creatures have disadvantage.
Oh, I didn't know
I think
this.
the idea
That's
is that
crazy.
they're harder. That they're harder to
that makes
see.
sense.
And with with the drop and with the column, we'll let that still stand. I think if you two
Okay.
were on even playing field and you were above, it would make more sense for you to have advantage versus disadvantage. But
I didn't even think about that.
yeah,
Good. 10 force damage for the one hit.
okay.
Cool.
An Eldritch Blast rips through you. Now your insult to injury, having just dropped to the floor and burning sands, you are now hit with an Eldritch Blast.
Well,
Anything else?
bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Misty Step.
Okay.
How far am I away from her? From Pussy?
All right.
Queen?
That's
From
the
Queen?
part. That's the part we're gonna shorten it to.
Sorry, from the Queen.
30 feet horizontally, and she's also 15 feet down, so 45 total.
Okie dokie. Do I get a sense of how high off of that area the heat is rising?
Not,
Like
I don't think
flying
from where
over
you
it?
are, but if you wanted to Misty Step, you would be in essence within 5 feet of her. Because you could just be
that's what
over her.
I'm wondering. Yeah, I'm gonna Misty Step to within 5 feet of her, and as
But
I,
like up.
but like up, 5 feet above. And as I do that, I will make it a dreadful step. I need a wisdom saving throw from the Queen. DC 16.
Rude. All right, that's an 11.
Okie dokie, you will take some psychic damage just from my presence.
How much was that?
8 psychic damage to the
Woofed.
Pick on someone your own size, but gently.
Oh, be gentle.
That's my turn.
Yikes. With that banter, Shereton, you are now hidden below Amalia and at the base of the column. From where you are, I think you would have seen Ijarshkmendiac move over. You certainly might hear this exchange, but a lot of the actual action you probably can't see.
I am a curious little nugget. I believe I would want to move towards where all of this is happening, and I need to see. I always need to see. Wherever the action is where you will find Shereton Creme. On the on the other side of it. Is that
Okay.
possible?
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Could get you to this side of the column, and I think that would put you in good view of what's going on.
What's the range there for each person?
Ooh, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 plus 15. So like 50 for the queen, and then like 60 for Ijarshkmendiac.
Ha! Damn. All right. Oh, okay. Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah. All right. Since I'm gonna, because of how the pillar is, it
Mhm.
just seems like I'm gonna look at the first person that I see, and that's
Yes.
also the person that's taking damage. So I'm just gonna go with what would naturally come in with that. Shereton is going to do their hand crossbow at the queen, and I am doing it from hiding, so this is with advantage.
Very good. The first arrow fires. And while you roll that up, I'll just take a moment to remind folks that this is an interactive battle. If you've never been to a Rumble before, what kind of sets us apart is that you can impact the game. So if at this point any of the heroes have struck your fancy, send them a health potion, a magic item, a lair action. We actually have a full magic item catalog you could choose from for today's battle, and you can send a specific item to the hero of your choice. So I'm going to drop that sponsorship link up one more time. Also, I will just say that all of the money from any tips today goes to our heroes and is divided among them. So this is one way you can support artists making art and actors doing acting in the middle of what I know is really tough times. Anything you can send today is super duper appreciated. All right, Shereton, what were those attacks?
Does a 24 hit?
24 will hit.
Then that would be, this is also a sneak attack with a ranged weapon. So this is going to be a 1d6 plus 3 for the actual attack itself. And then a 3d6 of damage. Actually, I'm level 6 now. Let me double check that. Yep. Plus an extra 3d6 of damage to the creature that I've hit. So a total of 4d6 of damage, and then an additional plus 3.
Oof, that is a lot of dice.
6,
Wow.
4, 3, 6, 12, 16, 18, 19 plus 22 points of damage. It is Shereton looks over the edge and sees both of them, but the attractiveness of Pussy Queen is right there. And unfortunately, this is all about the revolution. There is no time to admire beauty anymore. And the hand crossbow goes off towards the queen.
Like an expert hunter at her prey, you have the queen's HP, and you take 2 arrows too. Yes.
Well, I do deflect the attack, so
Ooh.
that's going to take 19 away from it.
Ooh,
Okay.
So that's going to be
Punk's got
4.
so strong.
So 41. You're back to 41 rather than 44. Incredible. You all watch as a monk does what a monk does. And handily, like, bats it away. I mean, a cat with a toy, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Then I shall do hide once again.
Okay. As you tuck back beneath the column, we will move then to the queen. You were struck at least a little bit of damage on one hand with the arrow from the half-lane rogue, but you can no longer see them.
I turn to Ijarshkmendiac. This is between us now. Is he within striking distance? I know that you said he was floating, but
He's hovering, but I think he was there for melee, so that means you're
a
there for
jumpy
melee.
cat. You could get it to me.
Yeah.
awesome. You're going to get punched a lot right now. So let's see. 14, 19?
19 hits.
Okay. And then 24.
Actually, after the first hit, I'm going to do something. So unless you have some
Cool.
way of keeping
The first thing I was going to do, if the first one hits, I am going to stunning strike with that one.
That's what I was going to ask. Yep. Cool.
Yep. Okay. It'll be 6 damage, and then if I could get the con save.
It is a 15 con save.
16 was the DC. So you are stunned and you hit the hot
Can
sand.
I use my advantage coin, DM?
Yes, absolutely. I am just gonna say, hey, thanks Big E for the sponsorship. The item you sent, however, is not in our item catalog. So I'm gonna send you a message on Ko-fi with the link directly to the catalog. So we will need you to choose an item from there, or by next round, I will make an item of my own choosing.
My reroll with the advantage was exactly a 16.
All right, do whatever you're going to do.
I will use a reaction to do another Misty Step, and I will make it another, whatever step I just did to you, dreadful step, so I need another wisdom save.
Yeah. All right. 14?
Does not do it.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
That's another 18 psychic damage to you.
I'm so
But I
mad.
think, Sarah, she did 8 to me, maybe?
Okay, yeah, I was like, I need to catch up on that
It was
because I was
6.
playing with magic items things.
6 to me.
Okay,
I rolled
so that takes
poorly.
you down to 46. And was there counter damage to the queen?
18 psychic damage to the queen, and I am 30 feet Misty
Yikes.
stepped away.
Yeah, I'm at 22. Could you
Okay.
guys fight each other?
Where do you want to be? Essentially back where you were?
Back where I was, yeah. Put me right back where I was.
Great. Incredible. Well, with that,
That was only
Do I still
our
have
first
turn?
attack.
yeah. What do you want to do now that your chosen enemy has run away?
All right. I am going to step of the wind bonus action. So I now have like 100 feet of movement or something like that. I'm going to walk right back up to him.
Okay, so this monk
I have like a
she
stupid
definitely
amount of-
flies. Yeah, it's a cat. So she, fully runs, bounds, leaps over the distance, and
Vanishes
closes
in the
distance
wind.
to get
You
right
just
back
come
to you.
right back. Love it.
100%.
Yeah. Let me make sure I can
no.
do what I'm thinking I'm going to do. Okay. So this will technically be a charge attack.
Whoa.
So I get an extra D8, I believe. So she runs up, claws out. This is not unarmed at this point. This is cat's claws. And don't talk shit unless you want to get hit. And she comes at you with one more. Brat. Does a 12 hit?
12 does not hit.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And in her complete rage and frustration, she misses, but she is fired up, standing right in front of you.
Just seething, having just totally missed you. I mean, all the energy was taken out in your run.
Yeah,
That was a big run.
it's a big run.
Big
run. I also want to say thank you so much to a new sponsorship from Madeline. Good to see actually one of our other champs showing up in today's chat. Although I also sent you a message about your commission request. So both you and Big E, please check your messages, or I will, once we've completed another round, if I don't hear back from you, I will dole them out accordingly. But anyway, thanks friends for being here. Glad to have you. Please read the notes on items. I appreciate you. All right, moving next to Amalia. You are top of the tower still.
Yes, it is tempting to try to take a chunk out of the queen, but I have advantage on Yarsh, so I'm going to try to hit Yarsh again, who's, I'm assuming, not quite paying attention to me anyway.
No,
But
I will say he's on the far side of a column. I would say this is almost disadvantage blocking out your advantage if you're trying to hit him without maneuvering, because he's down under again, this is where 3D gets to be really hard to represent.
Yeah.
But even though you're on top of he's on the far side beneath the other tower across from you. So I think visually it would be hard to get aim on him.
How far is it, the two columns on the bottom, how far is it from one to the other?
if you're on the edge, it's about a 15-foot jump.
Can I try jumping?
Absolutely. As you clamber over the crystal, though, I would love for you to just roll me a little luck check.
Sure. 20.
Fantastic. So it's very much a like a hand touches the beacon kind of moment. There's a boof of like sound and magic emanating. I shouldn't drink caffeine that's carbonated on air. Emanating out from the crystals, and in fact, this pulsating beam of like energy and airwaves seems to pulsate from all of the crystals all at once, and suddenly, from the level basically that you are on, a series of nets appear, creating walkways between some of the pillars.
Ooh.
So these are 30 feet up in the air, which I will do by, we'll get a little 3D effecting going. So
Cool.
everybody else is beneath them. So if you would like, no jumping needed, you can just cross with your roguish dexterity over to the other side.
I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll just go center on the right. So I'm up. It's like a second level,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So if I just go right in the middle, then I can see a lot of things.
Oh yes.
I like that.
Yeah. So if you're using all of your movement, I think at this point you could get some sights on Yarjesh at this point.
That's fair.
I think that's good. I'm down with that. I mean, I'm up, but I'm down. Yes. So now I am going to go after Yarjesh with advantage. So
Incredible.
okay. So the first one is 15 plus 8 math, and the other one is 20 plus 8. So
Yeah, it's 20.
Okay.
20?
well, yes, but only one of them because it's advantage. So
Well, but
28.
advantage is you take the higher one.
yes,
So
that was
you nat
great
20,
advantage. Nat 20 plus 8.
So you double everything.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That works for me too.
Yes. Rumble rules apply. Do your if you rolled a nat 20, you do your entire damage and then just
All your
multiply that by
sneak,
2.
Everything.
Okay.
Everything.
All right. So 9 times 2 is 18 damage. And am I able to still use weapon mastery to get an advantage on him again on my next round?
Yes, but how much sneak attack? With sneak attack, you only
That
did
wasn't
9
sneak
damage.
attack. That was weapon mastery.
So you add sneak attack to this attack as well.
Oh,
Yes.
And double it from the
you are
next.
so sweet to let me just wail on you.
I just
Well,
I am a
3d6.
sucker for the rules, even when they work against me.
You'll die for honor.
I
Okay,
will.
so
Literally.
that
I
first
really
one was
will.
18, and then
An admirable quality.
I
Oh
will
my
go
gosh.
down saluting with the ship as the rules of the game maintain.
so sneak attack is 8, and you said I should double that.
Double it.
So 16 and then 19, right? What did I say the first
so
one?
35.
Wow. You sure? I feel like you're setting me up for something. Should I be worried?
I
No,
swear
that's
to God,
just
that
how
is
Rumble rules work. So you said
Gabe
35.
just loves D&D, bro.
I just love D&D rules.
Yeah.
I'm just a sucker.
So with your incredible attack, you have almost slaughtered the Dragonborn, profuse bleeding from the wound as he staggers a bit, knocked down to 11.
Woof.
That is a mighty blow. Anything else remaining for you to do at this point?
I'm just gonna sit up here. Yep. I think it works for me.
Queen of the net. Incredible. Absolutely spectacular shot. Well, this does bring us to the end of the round. And as we move at this point, like a magical orb style, flies over to Amalia, and I'm gonna send you a little note of what you are receiving
Damn.
magically from one of our sponsors, so you can deploy it as you will.
Ooh, how lovely. To whoever sent that, thank you so much.
Give me 2 seconds pause.
Jesus Christ.
Meanwhile, a lair action was also acquired to assist one of our heroes on the field today. So, the Queen, you find yourself kind of airlifted magically, a little teleportation, and you find yourself suddenly on the netting up above, where the rogue who just decimated the Dragonborn awaits.
Thank God.
And as you arrive, the floor falls further away, and out from beneath 2 of our other champions still on the field. I'm going to need both our halfling rogue and our dragonborn to make some dexterity saves for me.
Flying. Does that matter?
You are hit with a wave of gravity. There has to be a way to punish even a flying character. I'm so sorry. Make me a dex save, please.
I have the lucky feat. I will use it here because it feels like we are nearing the end of Sweet Ijarshkmendiac. Let's see how we go.
It is possible.
Woof. 12 dexterity save.
That is not going to do it. You are going to hit the ground and take fall damage. Shereton, how you doing?
Now I am unmuted. Let's see, with my dexterity, I have 11 plus. Damn it. Actions, skills, not action. I have rolled. Oh, that is a +9. That's very. No, that's acrobatics. God. So I am dealing with new magics today and I'm not completely on board with how to. There we go. +6. 11 + 6. That is a total of 17 for dexterity.
Alas, that falls short of the dex save of 20 required. So you are both going to take 12 points of falling damage. And you
may I do uncanny dodge.
That's the worst number you could have said.
I know. And if I could pan the camera over, I would show you, but I hate to mess with my layouts. So the Dragonborn falls to 0, passes out. Let me check an uncanny dodge real quick, because I'm not sure how that impacts fall damage.
This is also something I have not run across as well.
I think it's not an attack that uncanny
It is technically,
yes, technically an attack,
but I saw this falling underneath. Yes, no. there is nothing.
No, you're going to take that damage. I am so sorry. But it's some of your first damage of the day. You ain't doing so bad. So as you fall to the ground, the both of you, well, I guess, Ijarshkmendiac, you're unconscious. Shereton, though, you are experiencing and recognizing the heat. Now, I will say, bad timing all around. Another little magical vial comes and deposits itself in the sand next to Ijarshkmendiac, which our audience can see is a wonderful health potion acquired by a sponsor.
Shut up.
If you get conscious, you'll be able to take that.
Oh, that's
and
so
if not, I may accept requests for who else that could go to. Meanwhile, that is going to take us back up to the top of the round. So we're now in Rumble rules for sudden death. Ijarshkmendiac, could you please roll me a death saving throw?
Yeah, remind me how this works. It's the first one is bad, second one is worse.
Yeah, essentially, first one is bad. If you're going to want a above a 10, or you're going to have to get a 20 to survive the second one.
15.
Okay, incredible. So essentially, you're around for another round. You are stable, at least for now.
But I can't do anything, right?
But you cannot do anything. You're on the ground. Yeah, what is falling but being attacked by the ground? The ground hath doth got you. Anyway, that's going to take us on over to Shereton. You have fallen on the ground. I did give the cat this option, so if you want to roll luck to see if you're prone in a technical sense, as in face down, or supination facing the sky.
Sure. I will also do a roll. I rolled a 13. What does that get me?
That gets you face up.
Face up.
But you are on the ground, so in D&D sense, you are technically prone. But for our counts, you can see what's happening.
Well, then I guess I... Oh,
yeah.
Whoa, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I thought I was top of the order now.
Well, yeah, we're at your turn now. So what would you like to do? You are on
I
the
would
ground.
like to use my action to get up.
Okay. That's half your movement.
Indeed. And so this netting, it is 30 feet. I have to climb 30 feet up to get to the netting?
Well, since you are down in the sand, you're now a further 15 feet. So you're going to have to climb 45 feet.
Right. Yeah, that is not happening.
Yes.
I guess every battle, everything in life, you have to put your shoes on one at a time. You have to put the pants on, preferably before the shoes, one pant at a time. And since I cannot see anyone and I am in this pit of fire, which is like my soul, I can only do my movement to start climbing this tower, running up this hill.
So you climb essentially
Half
another
of 25 feet.
Another half of 20. We'll call it 15 just because we're in crazy time now. We're in bullet time. We're trying. It's end game, friends. We're getting there.
Yeah, I mean, I can't can't even, as the crow flies, anyone. So that is short.
Very good. The queen. What would you like to do?
I'm assuming that's a 10-foot jump.
Yeah.
Can I jump 10 feet?
You can make that easy.
Wonderful news.
Hi.
Pussy Queen will, hi, claws out, and she's going to come at you.
Incredible.
I want to uncanny dodge whatever she's doing. Just
That's so, yeah.
Do it.
All right, 24 for the first one. I'm assuming that's
yeah.
Hits.
Oh yeah.
okay. 9 for that one.
Okay.
9 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
17
Second
for the
attack.
next hit.
That ties. So
Beats it.
yeah.
Yep. Another 9. And then I'm going to bonus action flurry of blows.
Holy moly.
So that's going to be 2 more. That one's 22.
I took out Yarash. We're on the same team.
Do you say that?
I say that right now, yes.
3 punches in.
Somebody wants to be on a team with me? She's like misty eye.
Mid-punch?
Yeah, I'm like, wait, I'll stop my flirt. You want to be on a team?
Well, I mean,
It's just like I've had a lot of toxic men in my life. And the idea that like a girl wants to be my friend, it's just been really hard lately,
I'm patting her on the back like, they're there.
She instinctually like nuzzles. I mean, yeah, we can team up. Do you want me to go kill Ijarshkmendiac? For real?
Well, I mean, he's kind of down right now. There's somebody else out there, just FYI.
You want me to, I can go get Shereton if that's what you want.
Yes, sure, please do.
Okay. So Pussy Queen's gonna use the rest of her movement. I'll cancel my flurry of blows.
Okay.
Mid swing.
Can I get a clarification?
Yeah. So we are gonna have to resolve how many hits did you hit before flurry of blows?
Dude, the 2 attacks.
There was
is
2
what
that
we
were
had.
9, and then did my first flurry of blows go through?
I'll say 2 hits in, we could have this exchange, so we can cancel
Okay.
the flurry of blows. But so there was 18 points. How much did your
Did
uncanny dodge
Uncanny
negate?
dodge 1 of them, which would make it 13 total.
Great.
Thank you for being math over there.
That was like I gotta get in
Okay.
here before
I'm
anything else
Makati, so
happens.
I'm back.
Yeah. I realized something very depending on what you want to do. Very cool. In the sense that no, you know what? Never mind. All good here.
Okay. So then Pussy Queen, you had we see is 10 feet of movement, and you have how many feet total?
That was 10. I have 45 in total. I will use my feline agility to double that.
Nice.
I mean, easily you'll be able to get over to the column and start descending, essentially to meet Shereton.
How would she
where-
know I
where
was
they are.
there, though?
When-
How would she know I was there?
Good point.
Because I was
Good
hidden
point.
this entire
yes,
time.
Actually, no, 100%.
They would not know at all where I was there.
So you can go looking, or you can go to the opponent that you know where they are, and you can fully eliminate Ijarshkmendiac from the game.
Ooh. I only have a bonus action left.
I mean, does it count as movement if you're just falling out of the air, jumping down onto him?
Yeah. Yeah.
Not to
I'll
make
go-
choices for you, but
Yeah, I was just making sure that my darkness it's at will, but that's still an action. The spell takes an action, so yeah, I'm just gonna go kill yours.
Yeah.
okay. So you essentially run over and then just let gravity do the work. We're not even just gonna have you roll this. I mean, it's claws out, fall down. I do want to know. This is essentially you taking a fall risk, though. So
Yeah.
roll a dex save. We'll call this fully just 20 again.
Yeah.
On a save, you'll take half.
Dex save.
Yes.
22.
Yeah. Okay. So 5, 11. So you're gonna take 5 points of fall damage, and Ijarshkmendiac, with that, you are eliminated from the rumble. Your death save's destroyed by falling pussy.
But hey,
There's a health potion
Hey.
right here next to me.
I will snatch that up.
Ah.
Right, and drink it. Maybe
would be my
as a
bonus action.
Yeah, there you go. So incredible.
How many is the
with
health potion
that-
right now?
They're the same. They're 3 HP as always.
Okay.
But that puts you right back up to 20. And with that, we're gonna roll on over to whose turn is this now? I've totally lost her. Amalia, it's yours. It's yours. Here we go.
Oh, golly. Okay. So Shereton's still hidden,
Yes.
right?
But you have a magic item at your disposal. And magic items maybe are useful for things.
They are. Could I I don't know, use perception or something first to get
Absolutely.
a better
Yeah.
grasp on what's happening?
So I'm gonna do a couple of things because we again certainly headed towards endgame. Roll first just a luck check to see whether you head in the right or the wrong direction to look for Shereton. So
Okay.
11 or more. Uh-oh. I think Ijarshkmendiac popping out might have messed around with our layout. Give me 2 seconds and I will put everybody back where they're supposed to be.
Okay, and I'll roll.
Yeah.
Let me know when you're ready.
Yes. Okay. Got everybody back where they need to be.
I'm sorry, I didn't think turning off my camera would mess you up.
No, no worries. And again, folks, since he has been eliminated and also had a time constraint, I just want to say huge thanks to Gabe. If you've got a dash, please do dash, my friend.
Oh, I love you guys so much. Thank you.
You're such a rock
This
star.
is-
Do you want to shout out real quick where people can find you?
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'll turn my face on for a second. Hi, guys. I love you all. This was so fun. It was an incredible nat 20, and sometimes you just got to give it to the nat 20. You can find me at Gamespan on TikTok or Instagram. That's where I hang out. You can also follow the podcast that I do, Total Party Skill, or Tabletop Tunes, where we come up with musical improvised D&D one-shots every single 2 weeks. Check them out. They're very fun. I love you all. May the best person win.
Thank you, Gabe. And if you're cool to just leave the call up and running, we'll boot you out as soon as it's done. Sorry for running a little longer than intended.
Not a problem. I love you guys.
We love you. Thank you. Fortuitous timing that he has been eliminated because he needed to go. All right, but that does bring us, like I said, back into the moment. Amalia, what did you roll for luck?
Nat 20.
Nat 20, incredible. So just by sheer chance, you haven't seen any action from Shereton to the top of this battle map. So you begin walking towards the center and roll perception check.
Okay.
Shereton will have you roll your stealth in hide at advantage. So just let me know if it's at all possible for Amalia to get a good idea of where you are.
24 for perception.
I rolled the same number on both, which is an 18. My stealth is with a +9, so that is, what is that? 28.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hidden,
wait,
like
two-
gripping up
27.
against the column.
That's 27.
Yeah. Yeah, as it's rogue v rogue right now, and you just cannot get sight on Shereton. Perhaps understanding why she is a champion. Incredible hider. So, if you would like, you can hold an action. You can. The magic item you have been equipped with does require a targeted creature. So if you wanted, you could play the risk game and try to throw it somewhere and hope it's near your intended target, or you could hold it or hold a different action.
I'm gonna hold my action, I think.
What action are you holding?
I do want to use it, but I'm gonna wait till I have a clearer sight.
Incredible. So then, top of the order, the resonant voice of Lady Destiny says, I think at this point, I'm going to hold my actions as well, and I would like to see how this plays out. That takes us to Shereton.
Can I have a clarification on if with my movement I can make it to the middle of the net from where I am now?
Oops, sorry. I clicked you off when I meant to get rid of Ijarshkmendiac. From where you are, yes, you could absolutely get up to the top of this net if you want.
Oh, that net, but not the other one?
I think you had, what did we say? You were about, if you had 15 feet up, I mean, you could get, yeah, I think this is as much as you could get, because this is going to require a flying leap, and you just don't have as much movement.
Then what's the range between the pillar and the net? Because I know the other rogue was able to climb on the net from the other crystal. So what range am I working with here?
Right here, this is going to be a 10-foot jump.
So then the rogue is 15 feet away from me as a crow flies?
Yeah. You are now on even planes.
And how high up are we right now?
You are 45 feet up. She's right on the edge. She'd be 30 from the rock, 45 from the sand.
Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and try this out then. I've already used my movement to climb up, so I can't do any further movement with that. So 34. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cast Thunder Wave. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from me has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll. And what did you get?
16.
Okay. All right. All right. So you're going to take half of this damage then.
Okay.
2d8. Okay, so that's a total of 8, 9, 10. That's 10, so that's going to be 5 for you, unless you decide to do something else.
Can I uncanny dodge that or no?
Yeah, I was like, you can uncanny to dodge that, and also as soon as you take damage, though, you have also now laid sight on Shereton, which is what you were waiting for.
True that.
So my bonus,
real quick, let's resolve the uncanny dodge real quick.
So it was half damage and then half of that?
Half of that. So half of 5, 3. So I'll add you back 2. And then before we get to your bonus action, Shereton, Amalia does get to take her action. And I assume you were holding for your space gelatinous cube?
Oh, yeah.
Very good. So Shereton, please roll a DC 17 dexterity saving throw as a massive galactic, oh, hang on, let me get it out there. Galactic cube falls on top of you.
Okay. All right. 16 plus skills. skills. D-save 16 plus 6, 4, 22.
22. That is going to save. So we're going to get half damage. Amalia, please roll 3d6, and that's 3d6 plus 2 total, and then we will cut that in half.
9, 10, 12. 12 damage, so 6.
Yeah.
6.
I'm gonna uncanny
Great.
dodge that. Actually, you know what? I'll take the full damage.
Incredible. And as you take the damage, the slime drips off of you and rolls down the column. But it did its intended purpose and damaged you. So now back in bullet time, back to your bonus action, and what are you doing next?
Okay. So for my bonus action, well, I mean, might as well. Yeah, I think this would be fun. So for bonus action, I'm going to hide, even though
Okay.
they know where I am. I'm going to.
With the crystal, I
It
think you
has
can, like,
it has
duck
other
around.
it has other uses.
Yeah.
So this is not the first time that Shereton Creme has been kicked while they have been down. The life of a halfling rogue is one of adversity, and I will not end here. But I do know the traitors when I see them. And while looking at Amalia, then hides.
Incredible. The rogue fight continues. Let's see if we can make it a cat fight, though. The queen, you are down on what is about to become burning sands as the body of Ijarshkmendiac has dissipated from beneath you.
Pussy Queen will climb up the pillar.
Okay.
It should be 45 feet. That's my movement, so I'm on top
Yep.
of it. I will. Let me do a little bit of counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, easily. I'm gonna cast darkness on the edge of the net between Shereton and Amalia.
Okay.
It should cover Amalia, but leave Shereton out of it, I believe.
Yeah, like right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna shout like, use the coverage.
Incredible. Is that it?
I don't really have any bonus. I can't really get anywhere, so all my bonus actions are kind of womp womp. Oh, I will step of the wind, and I will get into the darkness as well.
Okay, right next to Amalia.
Yep.
Okay. The two of you have disappeared into the darkness. Amalia, what would you like to do?
I might regret this, but famous last words. I know she's hidden, but in theory, I would know the area where she's hidden, right?
Yeah. You would guess she's either at the top of the column, or she could have used her movement to scurry down it, because she didn't otherwise use any other movement. So you wouldn't know necessarily if she's still top of the column or went down it.
I didn't see the other rumble. I want to shoot the crystal.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, forgive the evil laugh there. So yeah. Do I need to roll an attack on the crystal?
Yeah, roll it up for me.
All right, let's do it. 16 plus 8.
Okay. And you're firing the one that Shereton is behind.
Yes. So like the one
Okay.
I last saw her at.
Roll damage? Let's see how much you do, actually. I want to know.
Oh my gosh. Okay. 1d6 plus 5. 4 plus 5 is 9.
Incredible. My heroes who are still with us, make sure you check the chat real quick, because I have asked someone a question and I want to make sure I get the answer I need. But as the crystal explodes, this is going to set off a bit of a lair action. But first, Shereton, because you are behind it, first of all, I want you to make a dexterity save just for the shards. As shards of crystals fly out, make me a dex check of 18. I'm sure you'll make it because you are a rogue.
But definitely dex and not an attack, right? Like
Yeah,
not
just a deck
AC?
saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's only 8 points. It's a crystal. It's sharp, but it's not, it's not a bomb going off.
Awesome. 15 plus dexterity 6. What is that? Is it 21? 15 plus 6. Yes, 5, 1. 21.
21, incredible. Yeah, so you're only going to take half of 8, so 4 points of damage.
Because I saved. Okay.
Yeah. So 4 points of damage from little shards of crystal hitting you, as suddenly the floor falls away again, and not only the floor, but also the netting.
Oh.
Whoops.
Yes. Not all the netting, I'm afraid. Just the netting beneath Amalia, excuse me, Analia. Analia is a character I once played. Beneath Amalia and your ally. Make me some deck saves, and we'll see if you are able to grab onto the stone floor that remains, or if you fall down into these murky, hideous-looking waters, or not quite water. It looks a little more thick and viscous, and there's strange weeds burbling below the surface of whatever this strange liquid is. I'm gonna need pretty high deck saves, so we're calling this a 21. If you haven't used your advantage coins, now might be the time. Oh, and actually, I do believe, Amalia, you do have another advantage coin at your behalf.
With the netting disappearing, would the darkness also disappear with it?
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't it
I was
cast
going to
on the
bring that up.
netting?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
It'll be on.
So I can see them, yeah? As
You
they're
can see
falling.
this happening. Yes.
If you want to make it fun, let me know.
Let's see what they roll first. This might settle it up.
Okay. 9
Amalia.
and then 7. Hold on. 7 plus 8. So my first one was 9 and then 7 plus 8. So 15.
15 is not going to be enough.
Ken?
Pussy Queen, what'd you roll? And or would you like to try and do something as the two of you begin to fall?
Yeah. Is there any way? I rolled a 22 in a flavor way, with my cat-like instincts. Is there any way I can make sure my new friend Amalia gets onto the ledge and I don't?
If you would like to help her by, in essence, swapping your deck saves, you'll push Amalia onto the stone as you fall into the heinous liquid below.
Oh.
I will do that.
Okay. So Shereton, as the darkness dissipates, you watch as the Pussy Queen, in a moment of friendship and femme alliance, appreciated Amalia's gesture to her and kindness. And so as the two of them fall together into this heinous burbling potion waiting them, the Pussy Queen pushes Amalia, who lands rolling on this stone. You're going to take a little bit of fall damage. 3 points. You'll survive. Meanwhile, the Pussy Queen, you are falling 45 feet into a sorry, I pushed the wrong person. Into a burbling, heinous, tangly swamp of my own design. And you are going to take 6d6 damage altogether, between 3d6 bludgeoning and 3d6 essentially acid damage for this brew I have bubbled up for you.
Disgusting. Thank you.
Yeah, so you're welcome. 5 plus, I can't do math. 8 plus 5 is 13, 14, 17, plus 3 is 20 points exactly on the dice. Can we see it in there? Oh, that didn't even count. Actually, no, it's 22 because I missed the 6 dice. 22 points of damage as the Pussy Queen falls into acid, And following Rumble rules and a few time constraints, we are going to call that the game.
Yeah.
Pussy Queen, any final words or thoughts as you disappear into this heinous acid bath?
Just make sure a man doesn't win.
I will avenge you as you fall into the abyss.
Well, interestingly enough, the other two champions who have moved on are the Paladin Chadriel and the fighter Reginald. So it can be Femme Rogues versus the dudes, if you would like, as we have our two survivors of the second round of championship eliminations.
Ooh.
Congratulations, friends. I'm so sorry, Pussy Queen, but your heroic sacrifice will not be forgotten. Thank you, everyone, so much for being here for this live and epic battle. Thank you to everyone who sponsored our heroes for today, who sent magic items and health potions and advantage coins and aids of all kinds. We hope you have enjoyed today's game. I'll do the round of applause for our heroes. Thank you, of course, to Gabe, who had to depart, but I'm going to take us back to our other screen real quick and let everybody give a chance to say who you are and where you can be found. Starting with our fallen champion who is with us, Hailie.
Hi, I'm Hailie. I go by Hailie Rosie on everything. I do tabletop stuff. I do fantasy stuff. I do cosplay. You can find me a ton on Dice Times. There's a huge, not change, but additions coming to the channel. I might be a part of them. So check that out. It's coming up. But yeah, I just moved, so I'm getting resettled in. But stuff's coming your way.
Amazing, incredible. And also, one must note, in another body, in another form, you are one of our reigning champions of champions. So even if you didn't win today, you're always a champion in our hearts. Thank you for being here and playing today. And now truly a champion in her own right, Rachanee. Where can you be found elsewhere?
Woo! Hello, I'm Rachanee Lumayno, actress, voiceover artist, and author. I have a new book coming out in February, a dark gothic fairy tale retelling of Little Red Riding Hood. You can find me at Pasadena Comic-Con at the end of the month, and then Geeky Teas in February.
Amazing, incredible. Delighted to have you stepping in, and incredible you survived elimination, so we're going to see you next Thursday. Shereton, our revolutionary, our hider. You disappeared into darkness and it served you well. Please, where can we find you next after this
The
battle?
darkness inspired me. Yeah, well, real name, Markeia McCarty. Hello, entertainment host, producer, and also D&D person that does things with D&D in a castle and Wizards of the Coast, up and down the internets. Yeah, so my next event, D&D Weekends, is in Atlanta, but that is sold out. That is not next week like I was freaking out about earlier, but the week after that. So as I was so panicked. I was like,
I'm pretty sure you checked calendar. I think we're good.
yeah, I think we're fine. Yeah, so for this month, I'm chock full of things that you cannot see me at just yet. Whenever things come out, then great. But starting in February, I will be able to restart going ahead and streaming. And I'm really looking forward to that because the games have kind of been my relaxation thing. It won't necessarily be D&D and TTRPG that y'all know me from, so much as like I'm going to go back into like video game stuff, like have fun with Dispatch or Persona, since, any day now we're going to get that announcement for the Persona 4 remake. So yeah, go ahead and check out my Twitch channel and my YouTube. Both of them are under my name, Markeia McCarty, MarkeiaMcCarty.
Incredible. So delighted to have you as always, Markeia, and excited to see what you do next in our next week. Y'all, we'll be right back here on Twitch, 8 p.m. PST. If you want to join us on stream, or if you happen to be in the Burbank, California area or somewhere thereabouts, we've had people drive up from San Diego before, which is insane, but possible. But our live championship cup match, the grand finale of our 4th season, is going to be next week, Thursday, again, but 8 p.m. this time for the live Roguelike Rumbles season finale. Join us in person if you can at the Roguelike Tavern. Pre-show questing does begin at 7. And for regular Rumbles, as always, if you come early, if you complete the pre-show quest, you get an advantage coin for free. So please do that. Otherwise, you're welcome to join us on Twitch. As always, both our live show crowd and our online stream crowd crowd will be able to interact with the health potions, magic items, and lair actions. So we hope you will continue to do so, because you doing those interactive things is hopefully not only fun for you, but it is very much a monetary support for these incredible artists. I am so proud that for the last 4 years, we've been able to do semi-professional D&D and actually pay our performers for the work that they do. It is a rarity in this industry, and it is only possible because of folks like you. So thanks for being on the stream today. I'm going to roll credits here, but we are so glad to have had you join us, and we hope to see you next week at the Roguelike Tavern or here on Twitch. Thanks so much, y'all. I've been Sarah Durnesque. You know me. You can find me. I'm around. Anyway, good night, y'all. Thank you for being here.